In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 ways that you can invest in yourself without spending money. I believe that the best form of investment to make is in yourself because you're always going to be with yourself. Regardless of where you put your money, in crypto, in other areas, you're not even sure of return on your investment. But whatever you invest in yourself, be rest assured that you are going to reap the returns. And I want you to take note of the word investment. This is something that you do when you have abundance or when you have the capacity, you can do it so that you will not be in an uncomfortable situation or so that you can handle uncomfortable situation. So this is a very important thing to do with yourself, okay? Make huge or not even huge. Sometimes there are small investments that you just need to do, but you're not even aware of it, okay? So like I said, these are investments that you can make into your life, in yourself, that doesn't require money. And I'm sharing this especially for people who are embarking on a self-discovery journey, or you are looking to reinvent yourself. You want to do a rebranding, you want to upgrade, you want to rebrand, or whatever the case may be, okay? And these are the investments that I've put into my life, that I've made into my own life, and I'm enjoying the returns now. So if you're interested in this video, I'll encourage you to keep watching and watch the video to the end. And if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to turn on your bell notification as well in the process of clicking the subscribe button. All right, so let's get into the video of today. Hello beauties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Yemi, and this channel is all about inspiring you to own your life, live up to your potentials, and to be your best self. So the very first way to invest in yourself is to create an enabling environment for yourself. If you want to thrive, if you don't just want to survive, you want an enjoyable life, the very first thing to do is to create an environment that supports your dream, what you want. You want to embark on a self-discovery journey. You want to get to know yourself better, but you live in a place where there's so much noise, or you are the one creating the noise. You don't know how to get away from social media distraction or from other kind of distraction that are in your life. You don't know how to get away, but you want to get to know yourself better. You need to create the environment for that. Imagine if you don't know what to expect every day. You wake up in the morning, you are in an unhealthy relationship, a toxic relationship, you don't know what to expect, you're not stable, you go to work every day, you're constantly worried, you don't know what to expect, and you keep creating distractions for yourself instead of trying to find a way to create an environment for yourself, right? There's no way you're going to be at peace. Your mind will constantly be cluttered, and that doesn't make sense, okay? We need your mind at peace. We need your mind at ease for you to function creatively. So check around you. What is the environment like? Are you in a toxic and unhealthy relationship and you want to do better? What is the nature of your workplace? What happens there at your home? Like, what is happening around you? Are those distractions around you self-made or as a result of the people around you? You know, what can you do to create an enabling environment for yourself? And I don't think this requires money. You just need to access your relationship. You need to access your environment. What are the things that does not promote growth in your life? What are the things that are holding you back, pulling you back? It doesn't require money. It just requires time with yourself, okay? In future videos, I'm going to talk about how to deal with or how to get out of a toxic and unhealthy environment. But for the sake of this video, just know that whatever it is that you need to do to create an enabling environment for yourself, and it is only you that know the kind of environment that you're currently in, you know, physically and mentally, all right? Please, that's one of the best ways to invest in yourself this year, all right? Another way that you can invest in yourself without spending money that will actually yield results is to create new relationships, meaningful relationship, okay? And I'm really emphasizing on this because it is one of the best things to do for yourself if you want to grow in life. And I've realized that a lot of people are stuck with old relationships, and we are evolving beings. We're evolving human beings. So I don't understand why we find it difficult to create new relationships, to meet new people. Open up to more people. If you want to thrive, if you want to move ahead in life, you need people. The friend you made when you were in primary school is not the same friend that you need in secondary school. It's not the same friend you need when you get married. It's not the same friend you need when you are in corporate world or when you start to work on your own. You know, you meet people every day. So don't be shy. Don't be stuck with old relationship. There's this song or this poem that we used to sing or in primary school. Make a friend, keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. So I'm not saying you should discard the old relationship in your life. In fact, I would say that you should find creative ways to nurture those relationships, because the more you stay in your old relationship, the more you guys get familiar with each other, and you don't put emphasis on, you don't place value on those relationships anymore, because you guys are getting too familiar with each other. You know the way they say familiarity breeds contempt, right? So find creative ways to nurture the old meaningful relationship in your life, okay? Keyword, meaningful. Some old relationship, you don't have any business carrying it over, all right? They can just be there, right? But find ways to nurture your old meaningful relationship and open up to new relationship. You are an evolving human. Don't be stuck on old relationship. And this is important because there's some key information that the stage you are in life, there's some key information that the people that you've met in the past, your old relationship cannot give you. They cannot afford to give you those relationships because they may probably not be in that level. They're not in that stage. So you need people at every stage of life that you're in. You need new people, okay? So open up to new relationship. That is the best form of investment you can make for yourself. I mean, let me give myself as an example. When I started my YouTube channel, I reached out to a lot of people that are doing things in my niche, and that was how I met Victoria. And today, the both of us have a podcast channel, Truth and Tales podcast channel on YouTube. You can check that out, okay? You know, and that came out from me reaching out to new people in this new stage of my life. So don't be afraid to open up to new relationship. Trust me, you are never going to regret meeting new people, all right? Another way that you can invest in yourself without spending money is to upgrade your language. Learn how to communicate your value. Learn how to communicate your worth, okay? We're in the world that everyone is a personal brand, and I say this all the time. Everyone is a personal brand, regardless of whether you're online or you're not online in the online space. Even in corporate, wherever you are selling yourself, you are marketing yourself, you are promoting yourself. And so it's very important that you invest in yourself by learning how to improve your communication, upgrade your language, the way you speak about yourself, the way you speak about your value, the way you speak about the things that you are doing. Every space, every environment has its own language. So if you are in a space, if you're in an environment, if you're doing certain things and you don't know the language of that area, you don't know how to communicate your value using the language in that area, how are people going to understand you? How are they going to feel your vibe? I shared an illustration with the group of women in my community on my newsletter, and this illustration, I think it fits perfectly into what I'm trying to describe. So I want you to imagine yourself lost in a park with a group of people. You're lost in a park with a group of people, and all of you are trying to find your way out of the park. And one person shows up among you, and the person says, "Oh, I know the way out of this park. I know the way out of this park. You guys should follow me. Let us go." And then all of you follow that person, and you guys get to a crossroad, and the person is like, well, I don't know the way to the park, and I was just joking. I was just kidding. I was trying to find the way out, blah, blah, blah. And all of you are still stuck in the park. And then somebody else now shows up at that point that, okay, I think I've been here before. I know the way out. Maybe you people should follow me, and maybe I can show you guys the way out. Okay, let's just go. And then everybody just decides because they are desperate. All of you are desperate to leave the park. And then you follow the second person, and then you realize that now you are out of the park. Like you found your way out of the park. Nobody is lost. So I asked that, who would you want to follow among these two people, right? So I'm asking you as well, who would you follow, right? Who are you going to follow amongst these two people? Is it the first person that said initially that I know the way and was just joking, who didn't know the way? Or the second person who was talking as if she knows the way or she doesn't know the way, and then eventually let people out? Who are you going to follow? I'm going to leave the question to you. So let me know your thoughts in the description box. Let me know the answer to this question in the description box, okay? But for me, I think that I would initially follow the first person that sounded confident that she knows the way, because all of us are stranded and this is the only person that says she knows the way, right? Even if she doesn't have the value, but she was talking as if she has the value. How much more when you have the value and you can communicate the value? I also don't respect the second person who knew the way but was shy to talk about it, was really asking. I might even think that maybe she just guessed. Maybe her guess was right. So I wouldn't really want to follow that kind of a person, right? So that's the same thing if you don't know how to communicate your words. And this is not just about, marketing or selling yourself at work or what you do. Any area of your life, you might want to share a part of you with the world. You're going to do something, you're going to need people to buy into your idea. You're going to want to have friends. You're going to want to be in a relationship, right? So you want to share your words. You want to communicate your value so that you can attract the right people into your life, right? So it's very important to upgrade your language so that when you talk, people know that someone is talking. When you carry yourself, people know that this person knows what she's talking about, and that's how you attract the right things into your life, because you yourself, you're already full and you know how to communicate it, okay? So another way you can invest in yourself is to spend your time wisely, okay? Spend your time wisely, because time is everyone's leverage and it is a great currency. Time already on its own, it's a currency, it is money. Time is money, okay? You need to spend it wisely, right? I want you to spend more time doing the things that strengthens you and less time on things that draw strength from you. For example, reading strengthens my mind, and my mind is my greatest asset. Reading strengthens my mind, journaling strengthens my mind. It upgrades me because I do a lot of critical thinking, I do a lot of analytical thinking. So I don't spend my time watching things or in places or in conversations that actually draw strength from me. I try to spend my time wisely. And also, I want to maintain a balance in my life. So I watch Netflix, I watch YouTube videos, I do things that relaxes me, right? So whatever you do, spend your time on things that strengthens you or things that maintains a balance in your life. I'm not saying you should not relax or do other things, but I'm saying that don't spend the best part of your day watching Netflix or scrolling through social media or any other form of distraction that you might have. Spend that time wisely. Make sure, maximize your time of energy. The time that you know that you're very energetic, maximize that time. For me, I'm very productive at the early hours of the morning, not in the morning, like when I wake up. No, maybe after doing a couple of things and I relax, then I'm very active. And also at night time, after everybody has slept, like in the night time, my brain does a lot of thinking, right? So at that time, it's not a time I'm scrolling on my phone or I'm doing things. I tend to do more productive things at that time. So for you, it may be different. The time of the day where you are more energetic is different from another person. Some people is in the afternoon, some people is in the middle of the night, some people is in the early hours of the morning. My husband is a morning person. I'm not. He's not a night person at all, and I'm a night person, So you want to figure out the time that you're the most energetic, right? And also, you spend less time on things that draw energy from you, okay? Just focus on, spend your energy wisely, spend your time wisely. You don't need to be everywhere all the time. You're not empty and okay? Spend more time with yourself. If you're going to rediscover yourself, if you're going to rebrand, reinvent yourself, you need more time with yourself for creative thinking. And that is something that is one of my goals this year. I want to create more time with myself for creative thinking, for deep thinking, right? Because the world has moved, the world has evolved from physical strength to mental energy. Everybody is doing creative work these days. So if you are constantly spending your time looking at other people's creative work, when are you going to get the time to do your own creative work? So please make that personal investment in yourself by spending your time wisely, okay? So the last point I'm going to share in this video on how you can invest in yourself without spending money is to expose yourself, okay? You want to expose yourself to meaningful conversations and information every day. Expose yourself, and I'm emphasizing it because that alone makes a lot of people go ahead of others in life. Exposure to the right conversations and information is key in life. So that's a huge investment for yourself. Expose yourself to things. And that's why I said you should not be stuck on old relationship. Expose yourself to things. Expose yourself to new information. Expose yourself to new ideas, okay? Because like I said, everything has evolved from physical strength to mental strength, right? You want to expose yourself to information that will spark up your own curiosity, right? You will spark up your own curiosity about yourself, about your brand, about the things you're doing, and you're able to, do more, right? You challenge yourself to do more. You challenge yourself to be better. If you don't have the right information, if you're not listening to the right conversation, if you're not engaging with the right people, if you're not exposing yourself to the right things that is beneficial for you, how are you going to settle down to, to know what is right for you, to move forward, to get back up, to reinvent yourself, to rediscover yourself, to do things better this year? Expose yourself to meaningful information. Expose yourself to the things that you need. Do things a little different this year, okay? Change things, spice things up, let your mind work. So just a quick recap on everything I've mentioned in this video on ways that you can invest, 5 ways that you can invest in yourself without spending money. Number 1, create a thriving and enabling environment for yourself. 2, create new and meaningful relationships for yourself. Find creative ways to nurture the old ones. 3, upgrade your language. Find better ways to communicate your your value. 4, spend your time wisely. Do things that strengthens you and less time on things that draw strength from you. And then finally, expose your mind to meaningful conversations and information every day. Okay, so that's it from me to you in today's video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the points that I mentioned in this video. Have you started doing any of the things that I talked about? Are there any other ideas on ways to invest in ourselves without spending a lot of money? Because I believe that there are some investments that you will do now that will make even the investment that you spend money on worth it, okay? And these are the investments I mentioned in this video. So let me know what your thoughts are, and don't forget to respond to the question I asked in today's video. And this week I want to challenge you to take one of these points and actually put it to work, implement it in your life this week, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, okay? And check the description box for valuable resources that you might need, all right? And yes, I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye and have an amazing week. Bye-bye.